All right, what's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. Still donning that cold, as you can tell in my voice, but been very, very busy. Anyway, the Rumble this Sunday, I'm going to be able to catch some of it, hopefully most of it, because I'll be working. But pre-show match, Nia Jax and Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, former women's champ, now been delegated to a pre-show match, the WWE way. Also, the tag team titles on the line with two referees, Cesaro and Sheamus, going up against Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Don't be surprised if Anderson and Gallows win the tag team titles. And don't say it ain't going to happen because it's on a pre-show, because we've seen that happen before. So I'm going to go with Anderson and Gallows on this. Now, Sasha and Nia Jax. Sasha being on the pre-show this time around, I think Nia Jax is going to come out on top of this one. You got to get a win for her over somebody big. So the regular card, 6-women match, which probably should be on the pre-show match, although the women's champ is involved in it for SmackDown. We have on the face side, Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi going up against Natalya, Mickie James, and Alexa Bliss. Mickie James' first match back in the WWE on a pay-per-view. I think the heel girls are going to win on this one. There's really no need for, the faces to get this match. They seem to win most of the time, except for the women's title right now. So I'm going to go with the heels to win this one. We have a cruiserweight match, too. Rich Swann going against Neville. Neville the bad boy now. I see the titles changing. I see Neville finally getting a belt since he's been moved to the main roster. Makes sense to me. They're pushing him. So look for Neville to get that title. We also have, obviously, the Battle Royal Rumble. Who's going to come out on top of this? Man, I'll tell you. It all depends on what they want to do at Mania. Really nothing's set in stone. We've heard all these rumors about all these various matches and whatnot, but we don't know who's going to be champion at Mania. It all depends on the outcome of the title matches at the Rumble. And to be quite honest with you, those are up in the air as well. So I'll be honest with you. Because I think Seth Rollins is going to face Triple H at WrestleMania, I rule him out. Now we have Goldberg, Lesnar, The Undertaker. I don't see Lesnar coming out of the Rumble as a winner. I don't see The Undertaker coming out of the Rumble as a winner, unless possibly he were to face maybe John Cena or AJ Styles, depending on who is champion going into Mania. So Undertaker winning could make sense, but him going after a title doesn't at this late stage, unless the WWE wanted to give him something good before he retired. I don't know. So that's tough there too. Could be Goldberg. With his confrontations with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Very well could be. Now, Chris Jericho's in the Rumble. That could be interesting, because if Chris Jericho could win it, it'd be interesting to see him go against Kevin Owens at Mania, because they've been teaming up for so long. And if they keep this team up going on and Jericho wins the Rumble, this would be awesome to see Jericho face Owens at Mania and have Jericho beat him and give him that belt. But I don't know if that's going to happen either. So it's so many possibilities. It's with all the stars in it, it's too hard to pick. So we also have the Universal title on the line, and it's a no DQ match. Chris Jericho is going to be hovering above the ring in a cage while Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns go at it. Now, here's the stipulation that it's no disqualification match. So it doesn't have to be Jericho coming in and interfering. It could be anybody for Roman. It could be anybody for Owens. So that's a tough call to make. And really another one that sort of leaves us up in the air. But at this point, I'm going to go with Kevin Owens to retain the Universal title. I don't want him to, but I think he's going to. So we got that out of the way. Then we have Charlotte, the women's champion for Raw, going up against Bayley. I would love to see the title between those two change at Mania. And this is what I'm hoping don't happen. I think Bayley's going to win at the Rumble. She's going to defeat Charlotte. And they'll probably, I would assume, continue to feud into Mania. I just don't want to see Charlotte beat Bayley at Mania because Charlotte has been given so much already. So I do believe that Bayley's going to win at the Rumble and become the new women's Raw, or Raw's women's champion. So, okay. AJ Styles, WWE champion, John Cena. Tough call, man. Tough call. It all depends. It all depends on what, if the WWE wants to give Cena his 16th title reign now. Does this set up a big match for Cena at WrestleMania? Another tough call. The WWE has done a good job this year with what they got and who they brought back, really messing up the minds of the WWE universe because none of us really know. But if AJ Styles were to retain, you got to wonder who's going to, obviously he could face anybody at Mania, and it also could be the Royal Rumble winner, depending on which show the winner came from, or could this be away from somebody from SmackDown winning the Rumble or Raw winning the Rumble, going after AJ, and this is how they end up switching brands? Tough call. So it's been left up in the air. But if I were to pick, I would like to see Cena get his 16th title reign. But Cena's got the better of AJ week after week, except for this past week. His promo beat out AJ without any physicality. So again, for the last 3 weeks, Cena's got the better of AJ Styles. And that's usually the case where somebody is constantly getting the better of somebody. When they go into that pay-per-view, they lose. So based on that situation, I see AJ coming out on top, even though if I were to choose who I'd want to win, it obviously would be Cena, the 16-time champ. So give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, tell me who you think is going to win these matches. Because I like to hear everybody else's opinion, because quite honestly, if you really look at it and you're very objective about it, you don't really know. You just don't really know. So with all that being said, this is the Iceman here on this Wednesday. Have a great day. Peace out, everybody.